Okay, everybody ready? Here we go. This is the 24th episode, right?
25th.
Sure.
Oh, I think it's the 24th.
All right, you can think that.
Yes, it's the 24th.
It is?
Sure.
Okay.
I better not have bad news
It's
later.
the 25th, actually. My bad. I just looked at the file. The last
Aha!
No, it's 24th. Last one
I
was
was right
23rd.
twice in a row.
one.
Damn
No,
it.
I'm
Hold
looking
on.
right at the one on my desktop.
Well, I'm about to listen to the podcast. Hold on.
Damn it! I was trying to fuck you up. It's 24. God, just go on with it.
I should have more trust in how organized I am. Like, I haven't messed it up so far.
Yes, you did.
Let's not. No, because I corrected it on the episode. Doesn't matter.
No, we corrected you.
Stop. That's enough.
So
Here we go.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 24th episode. The 24th episode. We were having a debate about which number this was a second ago of the Luke Roxel podcast. I'm your host, Luke Roxel, and today I am here with John,
Hi.
Michael,
What's up?
Brent,
Hello.
and Shayne.
My nose is stuffed up.
Yeah, we're all trying not to get sick. But remember, as always, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. No reason not to listen to the fact that you don't support us is fine. How's everybody doing? Welcome.
Doing all right.
Doing good?
Good. Doing
That's
sick?
okay.
Yeah,
Dude.
life is pretty great.
Doing sick. Yeah?
Hey,
Shayne,
hey, Luke.
you're
I
supposed to have
was
some
sick.
sort of
I was sick last week.
Yeah.
That's why I was not on the podcast. Because I could not move physically.
Did you have a cold or did
It
you
was a
have
tough
something
time.
more worse that made it you not
I think I was coming down with a cold, but I nipped it before it got worse. So
nipped it. Good.
now my nose is just stuffed up.
Right in the butt.
I just don't take whatever.
I know someone who used to say that.
I blame children.
Like they say instead of nip it in the bud, they say nip it in the butt.
Nip it in the
And,
butt.
And there was somebody like they literally did it on purpose. And then someone would be like,
It's not nip it in the butt.
it's in
No,
the bud.
It's in the bud.
Yeah,
It's like cutting like a plant at
Oh,
the bud.
really? Ha.
Yeah.
I've said butt my entire life.
I mean, it's still funny.
There's a couple words like that people get wrong.
Nip it in the bud? What does that mean?
Like
oh,
if you get you
It's
know
like
when
gardening.
people
It's a
say
like a
phrase.
cigarette?
yeah, like cigarette bud. But no wait, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
bud
no,
is
like a
flower.
flower
no, it is
bud.
bud.
Like a flower bud. No, it's like a flower bud.
Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
So it doesn't
Yes.
grow. Trying to kill it forever.
Guys, those are words.
Yeah, nip it in the butt. Okay,
I wonder if
You can
there's
still say but. It's funny.
I feel like
regardless.
there's
that makes more sense.
I feel like there's other words
Especially
like
now,
that,
yeah.
that people get wrong and
Yeah,
they just
it's
never
a-
realize that they're actually wrong.
I forget what
Lots
it's
of words.
called.
People say take
Yeah.
it for granted. Like granite. Like the
Yeah.
rock.
What? What?
Take it for
What?
granted.
Take it for granted.
Take
Or
it
like-
first, concrete.
Yeah, people do
For
say
all
that.
intensive purposes.
Yeah, or I could care less.
That one gets me. I always say like,
to
so you do
care.
care.
Oh, I hate.
So
I-
sweet.
That one is the best one. I could care less.
It's like, but it's
That one
so
makes me sad
awful because it's
inside.
like, yeah, you are capable of caring less than you are caring
Yes,
right now.
it's like okay. So thank you for telling me that you do care.
That's right.
But I could be caring less right now, but because I care a little bit, I'm here for you.
I know someone who used to say it's nothing to ride home about.
Oh
It's like,
wow.
what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, then I gotta ride home about it.
Can't ride home.
It's just
my
like
favorite
a
thing, but-
horse or something.
I know you're upset, but you can't go home.
It's nothing to go home
Anything
about.
else besides go home.
It's like a different version of taking
You
your
can't
ball
stay
and going
here,
home.
but you can't go home.
Yeah,
What were you gonna say, Michael?
I don't
My
care.
friend
where
used to
you
always
go.
say, like, I'm so hungry I could ride a horse. He knew he was
God.
wrong. He was
What
saying it
is-
wrong on purpose.
Yeah, what is?
It was funny. Like, I like when people take
That's like one of
sayings-
those.
Go
It's
ahead.
like one of those southern
That's
sayings
so
that
funny.
don't make sense.
Well, they say I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. But like,
Yeah,
it's
I
funny
know.
to take them and like make them not make sense.
Well, I know somebody who, you know how in the movie Airplane where they're like, Shirley, you must be joking. And he's like, I'm
Don't call
not
me Shirley.
joking. And don't call me Shirley. So someone, my friend, someone said, you must be joking. And he goes, I'm not joking. And don't call me Shirley.
That's awesome.
It's one of those things that I think no one would ever get it. I just think it's the funniest thing, though. It's so stupid.
They're good. I like those kind of things. Like when they purposely say the saying wrong.
We have to
Make it
catch it,
hilarious.
too. Most people don't catch it.
Or they just like act like this thing on the inside. That guy's really stupid, but I'm not going to tell him. Maybe. So they may all
No.
catch it and just think he's actually dumb.
Yeah. I try to be clever like that, and people miss it, and they just think you're stupid. Try to be clever, and you just sound stupid.
That's always
think
the
you're
worst.
actually
You're
dumb.
stupid.
That's what we say.
So to start, did everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Now see,
Did you guys eat like potatoes and turkey and
I can't.
mashed
Well,
potatoes?
My dad
Last
randomly got
year,
fired on Wednesday,
what did you guys
so all
do?
we could afford was McDonald's. So kind of sucked.
So last year it was a fucking travesty because my family didn't make gravy.
What?
I know. That's what I said. I was.
My
That's
family was Puerto
garbage.
Rican. We had
I
gravy.
was so pissed. I was so mad.
That's pretty messed up.
Well, last year I was alone on Thanksgiving and Christmas,
That's awful.
but it's.
That sounds awesome.
I mean, well, not gonna lie, the Christmas wasn't that bad, but yeah, my job wouldn't let me like leave to
Damn.
go out of town, and all my family is out of town. It was my own thing. I signed up for this
Right.
position,
Mhm.
but whatever. I'm over it. But yeah. But this year I get to spend time with family on both holidays, so I'm
Yay.
grateful.
In Texas,
If
right?
you guys,
Yeah,
Hard
in Texas
Dixie.
for Thanksgiving for the
Awesome.
first time.
Oh,
Speaking, oh well, see, I don't know how to phrase this. I don't know if I should break fourth wall. I feel like I can't.
do it, break it.
Okay,
how do you
'cause I
break?
can't say
how do
what
you
I have
break
to
the fourth wall on a podcast? You, whoever it
Don't
is
worry
that
about
is listening, we're talking to you right now. Fourth
There you
wall's
go.
broken. I did it first. You're fine. Go ahead, Shane.
the
Oh,
walls
no.
were breached.
Okay, so, well, I'm just gonna say it.
Just
'Cause
say it.
I don't know. Is it Thanksgiving? Because I can't say what I have to say if it's Thanksgiving.
Oh,
What?
damn it, Shane.
Like that's what.
Schrodinger's
that's why,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
Thanksgiving.
gonna tell. I'm actually gonna tell the audience. So it's Monday. It's like the 20th. It's not
Thank
even
you.
Thanksgiving. It's not even close to Thanksgiving yet.
Haha.
Yeah,
But
I can't-
we're
I can't pre- I think
obviously-
I can't pretend.
We are
Bamboozled.
we are so dedicated to doing this podcast, but not dedicated enough to do it on Thanksgiving. Sorry. I never go to Black Friday on Thanksgiving. I never go to. I stay home.
You never go to Black Friday
No.
on Thanksgiving.
No. Yeah, because people leave on
What does that
Thanksgiving.
mean?
People
Don't
leave.
give in to the. Don't give in to the.
People
Oh, yeah,
finish
because
eating and then they go
stores-
to stand in the
stores
cold
open on
at the
Thursday.
store. No.
Well, most stores open on Thursdays now.
Yeah.
They open that night.
That's no.
It's crazy.
Not doing that. So the point is, I'm
When
not
I
going to
worked-
do that.
when I
I'm not.
worked at
We're not going to be
Express-
recording a podcast on Thanksgiving. So we're recording this on Monday, but we're going to have you pretend, you the listener, fourth wall broken. You're going to pretend that today
we're
is,
still just
is
as
Friday, and we recorded this on Thanksgiving. So just play along.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be good.
Fourth wall
Okay.
destroyed.
So Shane, what were you gonna say?
Now with that demolition out of the way, I was gonna say, so I'm going to Thanksgiving. Wow, I'm going to Texas for Thanksgiving, and I was talking to my sister, who I'm going to be meeting for the first time.
Oh,
And
sweet.
She was like, so. I mean, we've talked for years. I just never like met her in person. But
Oh man.
so, yeah, so we were texting, and she was like, so if there's time, I want to, it's only 2.5 hours away, I want to go to Austin. And I was like, oh, I said, that's so funny. I said, one of my friends that I know is going to Austin for Thanksgiving. I said, yeah, we should go because I
man.
would love to see him. So, Luke, I'm coming to Austin, so we have to meet up. That was my thing that I had to tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to me about it.
So we're going to be in the same
I'm only going to be there for a
state.
short time, but I'll be in Austin. So yeah.
Oh.
Talk
How
to me
long
after
are
the
you gonna
podcast.
be
But
there?
whoa,
Okay,
couple days?
just kidding.
like I'll be there at Thanksgiving
Okay.
and a little bit around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I'm going to be Wednesday to Sunday. That's where I'm going to be.
You're going to be in Houston.
In Texas. I don't know what, but
It's like being like,
He'll
oh,
be
I
there.
know nothing.
I'm going to be in the biggest state in the whole country. somewhere.
That's not true.
Yeah, I have a connecting flight.
What is Alaska?
from-
Is Alaska bigger
Alaska's
than
bigger.
Alaska?
I think
But,
it is.
but half of Alaska is not.
Doesn't matter.
livable.
It's technically bigger, and that's the best kind of correct.
the best kind of correct.
In terms of, like,
the
just
technically
pure
correct is that the best type of
land.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. I
Futurama
feel
reference.
actually we were talking about Alaska the other day about how it's like nighttime for like 30 days and that's daytime for
yeah.
like 30 days.
That sounds awesome and awful at the same time.
How does
And
that sound
then
awesome?
I love darkness, but I hate sunlight.
Are you a
I love
vampire?
darkness.
No, I just when
Thank
you
you.
drive and the sun's up, you're driving towards the sun. It's the worst. But at
He's like,
nighttime,
I can't
no
see
goddamn
anything.
Sun.
No, it's funny because it's like, the sun is out.
I can't
the
see anything with all
biggest,
this light.
the biggest light in our whole I can't say the galaxy and the
Solar
whole
system.
Solar system, yeah.
well, not solar system. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
other stars. Oh, solar
No.
system is
No.
stop.
Galaxy
Don't-
is-
stop. That's enough.
You
And
stop.
the whole, and the whole
Wait, don't
solar
tell us to
system.
stop. We're trying to
No.
help you.
No, I
I'm
don't.
not trying to rob you.
Like, they-
Trying to help you.
I figured it out, and I don't want to talk about that anymore. Never mind. We're done.
Anyway,
I was trying to say it's
Brent.
funny because you're like the sun is out, and it's like I can't see because there's so much light, and it's like I want it to be nighttime where I can see.
Yep.
That's
But
weird.
artificial light
he hates
is the
nature.
future. I do hate nature. If I didn't have to
You're
go
disgusting.
outside, I would.
If you didn't have to go outside, you would.
Yeah.
Go outside.
What is everybody doing for Thanksgiving that already happened?
Family's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All
I'm
right.
super excited. I'm sure you can tell.
Mm-hmm. You
About
sound
you,
really
Michael?
stoked.
What are you doing,
Um,
Michael?
I'm like the opposite, Shayne.
I'm going to my parents' house, and some friends of the family are coming over. It's gonna be cool. And then I have like a couple of Friendsgivings I'm gonna go to and have. I'm having a Friendsgiving at my house, so if you guys are in town, you should come.
A couple friendsgivings.
Yeah, one on Friday with a friend of mine, another one at my house, and another one at my other friend's house. But I don't know when the other two are gonna be.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It is. I'm a popular guy. So.
Sorry.
I said that to some. I said that to somebody as a joke. I mean, it's sort of a joke, but I mean, I do know a handful of people, meaning, quite a few.
Like
And I
5.
said that, like as a joke. I'm like, oh, I'm so popular, and they got like really mad at me for saying that.
We can't all have lots of friends like you, Luke.
I know.
Ugh.
I was like, if I was arrogant like that, I would never say that.
That's right.
What about you, John? What are you doing?
Restaurant.
What,
Sweet.
Chinese restaurant?
What?
So Chinese.
Oh, that'd be
Restaurant.
awesome.
What restaurants
Captain
are open?
George's.
What kind of restaurant's that?
I hope I'm not going to a restaurant.
I think it's seafood. It's in Williamsburg.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
My family and my girlfriend.
See?
Word.
Kind of
cool.
a bummer.
Speaking
Why?
of,
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Speak-
always sounds weird going to a restaurant.
yeah, it would be interesting to go to a restaurant
I
for
mean,
Thanksgiving.
it's food.
I've never
man.
done
It's
it.
not-
That's what I did
Yeah.
last Thanksgiving. We went to... What's that place? That fancy... Schlesinger's.
Oh,
okay.
Near where Brick House is.
Yeah.
to the left of it, like over on that left side.
Can't remember. I'm sorry, dude. I can't remember. But it was in
near
that
Brick
little,
You know why
it
I
was in that
would-
little park area.
So,
So
it doesn't matter.
speaking of,
Do you want to know why I wait? Do you want to know why I would not want to go to a restaurant for Thanksgiving?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you. So, it's because I am not thankful for waiting in line. I am not thankful for having to be seated. I am not thankful for waiting on someone to serve me, and I'm not thankful for the hundreds of other families that are going to be sitting around me, bothering me and disrupting me when I'm trying to spend time with my family.
He's like,
Or-
when I'm
or
trying to be
for-
thankful
Or for
For the
cashiers to
food.
ask you if you want a receipt.
for the food.
I knew that was gonna come up. I was like, or the
Yeah, or
cashier
the
not offering
cashiers.
you a bag.
Okay, hang on.
or the
hang on.
gas that it takes to drive.
Hang on,
I'm
Shayne.
not thankful for any of those things.
Shayne, you've met me. My family is a
Yeah.
bunch of me, so we're all very quiet. Don't talk. We just, we get together. There's very minimal talking. We eat,
And so it's like,
and then we separate.
we need.
And I understand
you
that.
need-
And that's
you
why
need
I'm
to
going
be-
to a restaurant.
You have to be at a restaurant
I'm saying-
because then there's somebody talking somewhere. It might not be at your table, but at least there's somebody.
That way it's
there's
still
something
exciting.
going on. It's not just
Yeah.
silent the whole meal.
I'm not talking about you, John. I'm speaking for myself. I'm saying I would not do that because
Yeah, I feel you.
nope.
I
Is
want
your-
to do what John's doing because then it's over.
And plus, I don't want to wear I don't want to wear shoes. And I want to be able to play music.
I don't want to get dressed.
And,
You can do those
I have a
things.
lot of things. Not at a restaurant.
Sure, you can.
well,
Captain
not with
George's
that.
is not
After
so
attitude.
I'm
Yeah.
on, totally you could.
I'm not but see, no, I'm not comfortable though. Like, there's a no. I'm not-
Oh, me either. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying you could do that.
Yeah.
John,
No,
is
I mean,
your
I
What are they
would
gonna do?
do
Kick
it,
you
but I'm
out?
saying
You're
you're
gonna
not
be
comfortable
paying,
at a
so they're gonna
restaurant.
be like, "Oh, thank you, sir, for your feet, and your music."
John, is your girlfriend pretty talkative, or is she quiet too?
Yeah, she doesn't shut up. It's a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah, that's
I'm kidding. Yeah, she's very
I was gonna make
extrovert.
that's why he likes her.
Oh, she is really okay.
She fills the
That's
void.
why they're dating.
I mean, I figured that would probably be the case, but
Opposites attract.
you never know.
That's right.
Come on, Luke.
I've
No,
seen.
no,
I've
it's
seen.
up.
No, I've actually one time. This was a while ago. I was with. So I was at my house in Virginia, and my siblings had a bunch of people over, and a lot of the people were kind of introverted. It was like kind of a book reading type club, like a really kind of introverted group of people.
That's awesome.
Shane's just like, ugh. I hate
Oh
it.
my god, fucking
It-
Burke nerds.
like-
Oh.
No, it look.
No, not
it's-
that. Just a bunch of introverts around each other. I'm like, oh. So
Here's the thing, like,
thrilling.
they're all introverted, but they all really like enjoy each other, and they do talk, and they do laugh, and they get along well. But the thing that was interesting is they took like 5 movies and laid them down on the floor, and they were like, okay, let's decide on a movie to watch. What's everyone's opinion? Just complete silence. Nobody had an opinion, and they all just kind of sat there and looked at it, and like everyone was just perfectly fine, just waiting for someone else to like make a move. And so like it took them like an hour to pick the movie to
man.
watch
That's awesome.
because
No.
no one was really that
See.
assertive. And so just kind of was like,
Nope.
yeah,
That's just nope.
whatever you guys want to watch is fine.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want
That's
to do?
literally
Whatever's
kind of
fine
what it
with you,
was. So, just saying.
That's always interesting.
It's still nice though. I think it's kind of funny
That's
when you
not
see like
interesting.
an odd group of people, but they're all friends. So you're like got a little warm, fuzzy spot in your heart because you're like, well, at least they all have friends.
I
And
think
they
it's
all
funny
like
when
each
people
other.
say like when opposites attract in that way, like extroverts and introverts. Because like most of the girls like I dated were introverts, and every time like it was actually really uncomfortable because you'd go places like to parties and stuff, and I'd be like, "Come on, let's go hang out and talk to everybody." And they're like, "No, I just want to sit in this corner."
They're like, yeah.
Are you pretty?
No.
I mean, this might go without saying, but it's always better to ask because people tend to have like a different opinion internally than what a lot of people think externally. Like a lot of people that I think are extroverted will be like, "Well, no, I'm an introvert. I just get extroverted around people," and it's like,
No, I'm
what?
definitely
That's
extroverted
so
all
weird.
the time.
So I was gonna ask if you're extrovert.
I
Like,
am
if-
an extrovert around my friends, and I am introverted around strangers.
I'm an extrovert. I'm kind of a little more introverted if I don't know anybody somewhere, but like I'm an extrovert when I'm in any place where I
See,
know
I
at least
don't-
one person.
I just don't
Always
think that.
introvert.
I don't.
That's what I'm
I think that there's a
I'm
difference between being an introvert and an extrovert and being comfortable and uncomfortable.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm
Because I think
definitely,
most
like,
people
okay,
are
like-
introverted, quote unquote,
For-
introverted when they're uncomfortable.
Actually,
For
I don't
context,
think
took
I'm
a
introverted. I
personality
just
test,
don't have
and I'm like
anything to
80%
say.
extroverted.
Mm.
So
I think because
like,
I think
I'm a reserved extrovert.
okay,
if
like
I go to parties, I'm literally walking around to each group of people, like talking to all of them,
yeah, I
and
tend
like
to
trying
do
to
that.
get everyone playing
Yeah, I don't
games.
do
But see,
that.
here's the thing: like
I don't do that just because I don't care.
I like it when I do that. Like when I go to a party and I'm like jumping from group to group and just really excited and talking to a bunch of people. I like it when I get like that, and I dislike it when I don't. When I'm not like that, like when I'm uncomfortable and I don't
Yeah, I
feel
hate that.
motivated. So I think that like the way I see it is I like myself better when I'm more extroverted, and I like putting myself in situations where I bring out my introverted side. So am I introverted, extroverted? Well, I think I'm more extroverted, but everyone I think has their introverted tendencies.
Well, everyone's always on like it's not like either or. You're on a spectrum.
Yeah.
Like 0, like
Yeah.
negative 100 is introverted, positive 100 is extroverted, or whatever.
Right.
And
It
you're
just
somewhere on
depends
that
on
line.
situation.
Yeah.
John, do you think that you're more extroverted or more introverted? Because I heard you said that you are extroverted, but you have nothing to say.
Okay, so this kind of ties into what I'm about to say. Actually, I don't think I'm introverted. Like, I think I'm like in the middle. No one can hear me, so I just don't bother to say anything. And it ties into what I was just saying where I was talking earlier.
I think that like
I
No
heard
one
you,
can
John.
hear
But,
me?
yeah,
I
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
it's weird. It's a weird situation because I feel like I don't think that people can't hear you. You just don't grab the attention before you finish talking. You know, like did you hear me like
Wow.
trying to
That
You're
is
just
grab
not
hurts me
listening
attention?
enough,
more.
John.
You know what I mean? Like there's kind of a difference between that because I am always
Yeah, it's kind of like you just say it.
right, and it's
Huh?
like
No, like no, it's like instead of getting the people's attention first, you kind of just say what you have to say. It's not that people don't hear you; it's just that delayed thing. Like, wait, what? Oh, you said something. I didn't know.
right.
I didn't
I'm
know.
confused.
Maybe you should just go, hey, hey!
It's
really-
gotta
By the
be
way,
more
we're out
risky.
of bread.
Just be like Shayne.
Yes, be more
Yeah,
risky.
just do that. Just every conversation you have with anyone, just yell.
What?
Just yell Shayne.
Shayne!
Shayne! Can you pick up something
Get
from the
the
store, Mom?
attention. I promise you.
They'll be like, "Who's Shayne?" And you'd be like, "I'll make my point now."
I got your attention now, don't I?
Who's Shayne? I don't know, but hear the story.
It's weird, though, but it
funny.
really comes down to that. Like, if you just listen to me right now, I start my sentence like 4 times, trying to like get the attention before I actually say what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Dave.
It's just the way it kind of works.
You gotta fight for it.
Yeah, I stopped caring,
Fight for the
so
mic.
You got to fight for your right to party.
You shouldn't stop caring. Everyone's voice is important. It matters.
Well, you say
Speak up,
funny
be heard.
stuff too, you know. So like,
You do.
Yeah.
Like drunk John, he got the attention.
Yeah, that was awesome. I wish I was on that episode. That was hilarious.
reminder, be drunk when next to other people.
Yeah, it's a great strategy.
it's a
No,
great.
this is not.
Yeah.
This is not how you should live your life.
That's
works
right.
every
This is
time.
this is
Be
the
quiet, Brent.
portion of the podcast.
Yes, it
this
is.
is the portion of the podcast where.
All right,
John gives
BRB
his
getting some
advice.
drinks.
This is the 21 and up. If you're not 21 and up, please pause the podcast now and then skip to like
Which
33 minutes.
which episode? Which episode?
Please
was
put
that?
in your
I
age
don't-
to confirm if you're
I don't-
21 or up.
Oh,
I
he
don't
was
remember
drunk?
which episode was that on?
I don't remember.
Oh,
A previous one.
I wasn't on it, so
Thanks,
it wasn't
Brent.
that good, probably.
Bam. A
I
previous.
think it was around 19.
something like that.
I'm not sure.
A couple episodes back.
Last time on the Luke Roxwell podcast.
So speaking of hackers, Brent,
So,
what happened to you this week?
so sitting there, and my phone turns red. I'm like, "Oh, sweet, spam call." I've been answering it because
Wait.
it's been really
Your
fun
your
to mess
phone
with.
your phone turned
It-
red.
Yeah, and if it's a known spam call,
Ooh.
when it rings, it shows that. Be like, "Hey,
Nice.
this person's probably scum. Don't."
I didn't
don't
know. I
answer."
didn't know that. I didn't know that was a feature on
And so
phones.
I've been like, I'm just gonna answer because this is gonna be fun. And so it's been real basic stuff. It's been like Spectrum, and they're like, do you want our cable? I'm like, no. And they're like, so why not? I'm like, no. Oh, okay, sir. But today, some guy, he's like, hello, we're seeing errors coming from your Windows PC, malware.
man.
I'm like, oh yes, here we go. He's like, are you at your computer? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm here. It's like, all right, so I'm gonna need you to, but here's the code you write down so we can connect to each other. I'm like, all right. He's like, you got a pen and paper? I'm like, hold on. So I don't do anything. Sir, do you have pen and paper? Yeah, one sec. Okay, I have it now. I haven't.
You just put the
phone.
phone down for 5 minutes, sir. Yeah,
So-
no, I'm still getting
Sir?
pen and paper.
And then he says something
Sir?
to me. I don't know what he said. He's just like, all right, da, 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 da. I'm like, what? He's like, da, 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 da. Yeah, all right, I did that. Sure. And he's like, all right, so I'm gonna need you to look at your keyboard. I'm like, okay. He's like, all right, on your bottom left, what button is that? I'm like, Control. It's like, all right, what's next to it? I'm like, the super key.
What if you told them completely wrong? Like, it's a Q. No.
So
Bottom
yeah.
left.
He
a
asked
Q.
what's next to it. And I said the super key. And right then I was like, oh no, why'd I do that?
Oh no!
So super key is a generic term for the Windows button or the command key or whatever.
Yeah, that's
But it's
kind
what
of
Linux people say to not say Windows, so they'll say super key. And I accidentally said super key. He goes, what's that? I'm like, oh, the button next to control. And he hangs up. I was like, oh. He knew. He's probably thinking, oh, he knows too much. Abort.
Wait, so what happened then? So you said super key and he just hung up?
Yeah, he hung up once he said, what's that? And I said, oh, the Windows key next to, but he hung up. He knew it. I was
Dang!
onto him. He knew I was onto him.
Whoa, that was pretty crazy that he figured it out through that.
Yeah, but, so next
Um,
time I'll say Windows key when they call. So I can, sit there and mess with
I think if you guys watched some of those videos of people
Yeah.
trying to trick, actually
they're so
that's
good.
really scummy to me, because
Yeah.
the people like that will usually call old people,
Yeah.
and then
They probably call
try
me
to get
'cause I've been
them-
answering.
well they're
There's
always
probably
like,
something somewhere.
you got a virus, they'll try and freak you out.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
virus, and let me remote into your computer and put a keygen to lock your computer.
My
and then
favorite
you
is when
can't
they
get
have
into it.
a virtual machine where they can't do that, and so they try to do it once they get into the virtual machine, and it just doesn't work. Or
Oh,
there was one guy who the scammer gave him his IP address, and so he was able to remote into his computer and keygen lock his computer. And so he's like, "What did you do? My boss is gonna kill me." He's like, "Well, maybe don't scam people. I don't know."
Yeah, he's like, I've seen that video. He's like, this isn't
awesome.
my computer.
I don't know. Maybe don't scare people.
Yeah, he basically. It's so weird how he tricked him, but like you said, somehow he gets the
I
guy's.
forget how he did it.
He gets the other
They're
guy
on
into the
YouTube,
other
they're
guy's
good.
computer,
Yeah.
and then he locks his computer, and then the guy starts to put the pieces together. He's like, "Wait, I'm gonna restart my computer," and then he's like, "Wait, okay, hold on, I'm gonna restart the computer again," and then the hacker just goes, "Oh no." Oh no!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hold up, guys. We're gonna pause here
Ugh.
for a second. Michael just said something that sounds important. Hold on. On the
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say he's not in the thing.
yeah. What did he say?
Uh-oh.
Oh man. He says, "I heard gunshots and now my Wi-Fi is gone."
They shot his tower.
Oh man. Hold on.
Where the terrorist starts, downtown Hampton.
Then the
Let's
Fire
take out
Nation
the
attacks.
network.
Gunshots. What could it be? What would knock the Wi-Fi out?
Well, if they hit the line.
Or they could be completely unrelated.
I mean, it might
Terrorists.
not have been a gunshot. It could have been like a just something losing power or something.
Yep.
But
Nah,
then
always
again, it is
gunshots.
Hampton, so
Always gunshots. First assumption.
All right. Well, I guess we lost Michael.
That's right.
No.
Michael, no. Not sure what to say to him.
I don't know. Just say
Stay safe.
they say.
Good luck.
Well, carry on. Like I don't know. Like
Carry on, my
I don't
wayward
know,
son.
I don't know. Stay
he's
safe.
not dead. He's not hurt. Like I don't know. All right. Well.
Peace out, homeboy.
I'm just saying to him, if you can get back on, feel free to jump back on.
I'll take you to the
if
candy
not-
shop.
Just what'd you say?
He's singing 50 Cent.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm hip. I know rap artists.
I'm hip.
How you
I'm
doing,
all-
fellow kids?
My friend posted that when he first got a Snapchat. He's like, "Hey guys, I got a Snapchat." Posted that. How you do, fellow kids?
I know all about the young hip rap artist. The old 50 Cent.
The old $50.
I know what the next generation is listening to, like Jay-Z.
JZ?
stuff. Yeah, JZ. Do they call him JZ in
Old people do that don't know him. Yeah.
in England?
Jay-Z.
Yeah. Old people don't know who
JZ.
it is. Yeah, they'll say JZ. I've heard the old people say it over there. It's fucking awesome.
Like Beyonce.
Beyonce. That's like
Beyonce.
Bounce.
to infinity and Beyonce.
To infinity and Beyonce.
Someone thought that was fucking funny.
Yeah. So apparently,
That
My
delayed
roommate's a
reaction.
yeah, it's not cool.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, he knows he's not supposed to come in here, but he's a bad word.
Are you like an edgy teenager? You're not allowed in here,
So
Mom.
what are we?
No, it's like because they know I'm recording. Don't be barging in here. Come on.
They'll do whatever they want.
Yeah, but that means I can do whatever I want to. But I won't do what I want right now. So in 2016, apparently, like there's a lot of stuff going on.
Are we
with,
back on the podcast? What's happening?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're back on the. Well, I'm all
Okay.
messed up now. I just got thrown off my game.
No, it's fine. I was just.
Well,
just
I
making
have
sure.
I have something to say. I just know are we jumping back?
Let's
into
jump.
it
Let's
now?
jump back into it. I'm gonna just leave all that in
Okay,
because it's
Okay.
interesting.
so
Okay.
oh really? Oh. Over the weekend. Over. I was like, I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying, but over the weekend,
Yeah, me neither.
I saw the movie The Star, and it's the animated movie about the first Christmas, and it was really good. And if you like festive holiday movies about animals, well, not about animals.
Oh,
but
it's not
if
about
you like
stars
animals-
in space.
No,
Oh.
it's about.
Star. I don't think
It's the story of like.
Is that popular? I don't think I've heard of that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. It has a huge cast. Like, I had to ask my friend, I said, were there so many famous people in this movie? I said, what was the budget? It was like 20 million or something.
Damn.
That makes sense. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I'm googling it now. Star. Sony. Oh no. You know
no,
how
it was good.
you know how I feel about Sony. I'm looking at it now
Well,
though.
we know how everyone feels.
Well,
about
it has.
Sony.
Okay, so
actually
I
said that
don't.
When the Sony label popped up, I rolled my
I'm
eyes.
starting to not trust Rotten Tomatoes anymore. But it gave it a 61 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good. But I don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes anymore. Like Rotten Tomatoes is kind of. They're giving movies that I would give like a 70, like a 95.
Yeah.
Like
Becoming
Thor.
IGN.
Well, I thought it was fairly entertaining. I mean, it's not anything mind-blowing like for animated movies, but you know, it's a good family fun movie.
What is this
That
about?
if you want to like,
This says
it's about the
a
first
small
Chris-
and
it's-
brave donkey named Bo
Oh, is it,
yearns for a life beyond his daily grind at the village.
What's the
mill.
donkey's
Okay.
name?
Quixote.
So
Bo.
So there's a main plot and there's a subplot.
Is it the Bible
subplot-
donkey from that
No,
claymation show?
no. This is just
Is
a
this a
donkey
remake
with
of
his
that
own
movie?
story. No, this is just a donkey with his own story, his own journey.
It's bullshit.
And like he starts out the movie like
No.
that with it's like this story is about a donkey who was not in any other movies and just this is his first thing, okay?
Yeah. So no, the donkey. He's
You
like
might be wondering
a male
how I got here.
donkey.
Okay, so he's a donkey,
He's
right?
slaving. He's a male donkey. He's slaving his entire life away, going around in one little circle, looking at this old donkey's butt his entire life.
What?
But he has a.
I-
They grind grained or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
And
so
they
I
walk
figured,
around in a
but-
circle.
right.
Yeah, but that's like a running joke of the movie that he has to look at the old donkey's butt.
But whatever.
Sounds
So
magical.
He has dreams. He has dreams of like getting out and like joining this thing called the Royal Caravan, which is just like the royal horses who
Hmm.
walk
Mhm.
the king place to place. And I'm like, why would they want like a poor donkey
Well, what's
to
wait,
like
so
join them? But whatever.
what's the? But I don't understand what the main plot is. Like, what's the?
So
Christmas.
he wants to get out of this place.
Right, he wants
and
to-
join this thing. But
Okay.
when he that happens, when he eventually breaks out and he starts to go on his journey. He runs into Mary and Joseph, like from the Bible,
Right.
and then he like their journeys like go together, and then it just continues. It's about like the first Christmas, like they're going to Bethlehem and all that stuff, and he's trying to save them from the king who sent out like this very I think Nightmare from Soul Calibur looking character. Like I was for the whole movie, I said this is just Nightmare.
obviously, this is a true to the original story, because that's exactly
Well,
what
Soul
happened in the
Calibur is a
Bible.
true story. I mean,
No, yeah, exactly. That's what
He
my-
sends a
my
ring
friend-
wraith
my friend-
after them.
My friend whispered over to me. She was like, "Wait, is he in the Bible?" I said, "No. They added this for dramatic effect."
That's right, King.
Well,
what
why
is it,
can't
King-
he be in the Bible?
Who is the king in the King Herod?
But
is that
they
the guy
they
who
even
was,
they even said
he
that
sends
so people
out-
wouldn't get mad.
King Herod sends
They
the ring wraiths after Jesus?
they put a disclaimer. Well, it was at the end, I guess, but they put it at the end so people wouldn't get mad. They said, we had such a great time, like staying true to the events, but having liberation to, change things. So like people wouldn't get like, those Christians, they'll be like, that wasn't exactly how it was written in the Bible. This
You
movie is
changed
awful.
the
Don't
word
see it.
of
We're gonna
God.
boycott outside with signs. We are boycotting outside with signs.
It's funny because
This animated
it's such a
movie
funny
for
thing to
kids.
get mad about, because it's like there were not ring wraiths in the Bible. Boycott this movie.
Yeah.
There might have been. You never know.
You never know. There might be
They
ring
didn't
wraiths
take
for real life.
80,000 steps through the desert. They took 79,998 steps through the desert. Boycotting this movie.
So it's a good movie. It sounds like a cheesy
Inaccurate
movie.
facts.
It sounds like one of those movies. I mean, I know I haven't watched the trailer.
It is. It's cheesy.
It just
It's
sounds
cute.
like-
it's for the family. It's for kids. But it's a very I feel like it has a very good message about reminding people like what Christmas is really about, and taking it and like about family and friends, and not a bunch of gifts and Black
And
Friday.
not getting stolen by Krampus.
Yes. So
Oh, Krampus.
yeah. If you want a nice, just feel good, chill movie with pretty, like, it has some good jokes, like good adult jokes.
Is it
Yeah, as well.
cartoon or claymation or what?
It looks CGI from this.
Oh, okay. Either way, whatever.
Yeah.
Either
it's
way.
good.
Yeah.
I know what it looks like now in my mind. That's all I really wanted.
Yep.
Okay, so here's I'm
That's
looking
what I
at.
saw.
Here's the donkey.
I did not see Justice League like everyone else did.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I don't
I
go
saw-
to movies by
I heard-
myself.
I took a picture.
Well, I saw the reviews on it and was like, "Here we go again, DC. Can we please
You're right.
just get a
Nope.
movie
No.
right? Can we get
No.
two good
No.
movies in a row?
No. That's not how that works.
No.
Why?
Because it's
Just-
DC.
It's like I'm not happy with
Because
DC
exactly-
or Marvel right now, because DC
They wouldn't
just has
be DC.
never gotten their stuff together, and then Marvel, all their movies just feel the same,
I'm
and it's
okay
like
with
they
that.
they keep trying to do this like they need to change. Basically, if I took any of the Marvel movies out of the series, like if people had all the different Marvel movies and I pulled one out, for the most part, changes nothing. Like you would not
wouldn't
know
know.
that you
Yeah.
missed
It's
a
okay
movie.
by me.
Well, Brent,
Yeah.
Most movies are
You're-
shit, so
most
I actually watched an
what? What are we
interview.
talking? What are you talking about?
most movies are
I
crap.
don't know what we're
come
talking
out
about,
recently.
but we're talking about this now.
What?
I watched
Marvel?
an interview with
Oh.
Chris Hemsworth about Thor. It was from the Thor premiere, and he said that he sat down with like the director and the Marvel team, and he was like, "Yeah, we all talked about making this movie like funnier and like not like the first two, and just basically more just like what they've been going through now." So wow, at least he admitted what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's right.
and
Yeah, we wanted
it's
to change it.
it's obvious too. Like it's. I mean, did anyone see it
Yeah,
besides
it
me?
is.
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, it's worth watching because it's still a good movie. But like, here's the issue I have with Marvel stuff right now. It's like all
Like,
their
more
stuff is
jokes.
they're trying to be so funny that I'm always expecting it to be funny, and so nothing makes me laugh because it's literally every time something's going on, something funny happens. The whole movie, something funny is going on, and some of it is funny, But after a while, you kind of like, all right, a joke's about to come. Oh, here it is. I bet this is it. Yep, there it was.
It's more about the jokes than it is the story.
It's kind of like doing what Pirates of the Caribbean did, a little better though, but it's still like this pandering, we're going to make jokes for the fangirls and the young people
All
and
they're
the old
doing is
people.
they're just building for chaos.
For the
War.
memes.
Infinity War.
But
That's
the
all they're building.
memes.
Well, do you remember in like Avengers 1 when
Not really.
it's funny and then it's serious?
Like, not
Brent,
really.
That was a long time ago.
oh my God.
Like movie time.
I swear to God, Brent. So,
I swear to God, Luke.
in that first movie.
Avengers had a lot of funny moments, but it wasn't like, hey, we're funny. Hey,
Right,
look,
and so,
we're
like,
funny again.
remember
Hey, look,
when-
funny.
when Loki like stands up and he's like,
Rest in peace.
"Stop! I'm a god. You can't."
And then Hulk,
And then all of a sudden Hulk slams
Yeah.
him, and like that took everybody by surprise. And it was so funny.
hilarious, because it was
Imagine
unexpected.
stuff like that happening every 5 minutes.
That's
it,
okay.
It doesn't ever. So done with you, Brent.
Good.
It's okay.
So
What
that's
is this, the
that's
silent
an
treatment?
opinion.
That's the good response. That's what I always say. That's an opinion. That's a comment. That's a thought.
So we got my movie all cast. Just fun fact.
Sweet.
Oh,
We chose the
yeah, movie updates.
Yep, we chose the actresses. We had all the actors over to do like a table reading, and you know they had some thoughts on it, and I told them to give me some of their thoughts. But I'm pretty excited because we got to the part of the movie that's the best scene in my opinion, like the scene that I really want to do, and it's a really tense scene. And as we were reading through it, everyone got like really quiet, and like as things were happening, it was like, oh man, like okay,
Wow.
hey,
Woo!
let's resync really quick.
Cool.
Okay, we're back.
Oh,
So Michael, what's
wait.
going on? I was just giving updates on something else, and like this is the most serious thing
terrorists
that's
shoot at
ever
your Wi-Fi?
happened. Yeah,
I
what in
heard
the world?
I heard 3 like somewhere like in the neighborhood, and then
car
my
backfire.
Wi-Fi went out. So I went outside. I was like,
Just burnt popcorn.
That's right.
did the power go out?
no, power didn't go out. And actually, the Wi-Fi like signal was still like shown, but I couldn't do anything on the internet. And I tried to like log out and log back in, and it said the password was wrong. And the router is in my roommate's room, and he was asleep. But luckily, he woke up and reset the router. So now here I am.
He woke up.
Weird. It's like they hacked your
I think the
router.
real question is,
I think
did he wake up like P. Diddy?
I
No,
think
he did
that
not.
it sounds
Yes.
like they shot a hacking
shot the
device. A hacking device into your house, and then they just hacked your router and changed
hacked
the
my internet.
password.
Yep, that's what happened.
We were talking
Just
about
hackers.
hackers. Were you here when we were talking about hackers?
I was here when you were talking about when Brent was talking about the prank call guy or the scam call guy.
Yeah, the hacker. I guess hacker's the wrong word, but
Yeah.
I think maybe the hacker or whoever it was that called Brent was listening into this conversation, and he attacked Michael.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So where are we at now?
Honestly, most likely, I bet.
Probably. He probably
Luke
came and shot
was
my internet with his gun.
Luke was telling us that he cast this movie and that they had a table read.
Sweet. All right,
Yeah.
resume.
So
And he got to one scene that was really intense, and now I kind of want to know about the scene.
yeah.
Alright,
So
tell us.
I basically this whole movie was kind of designed to surround this one scene. It's like the main scene that I really wanted to do, and it's a really intense thriller type scene. And when I got to that scene and we were reading it, like the actors were doing their lines, and then I was reading the actions. So I'd like,
Mhm.
so and so character goes over here. This happens. They close the door. They walk over here. They jump. Whatever. Like telling them what the characters did. And like when we got to the last scene in the movie, which is the big scene, all the actors got like really quiet, and then like as the intensity kept rising in the scene, they're like, oh man, this is gonna be fun. And so they all got kind of really excited. So I'm pretty pumped about it. Now we just need to kind of get some things finalized and then actually set up the props and get a few more people like to work on the crew, like to do sound and lights and stuff. and then just get it shot, get it made.
Sweet.
Yeah, pretty.
I'm stoked to see it.
Yeah.
NC-17, right?
Yep. No, X-rated. It's
Ooh.
And that the same?
No, X-rated.
I think they actually are different. I think NC-17 is like.
I think you can have like.
yeah.
NC-17 isn't porn. X-rated
Can
is,
be though.
Is NC-17
You can have,
like
can
no?
be.
Does
I don't
that stand
know
for
about
no
that.
children?
I
17.
think you can have stuff like that in there.
In C-17, you see erect penises. Porn, X-rated is penis going in the vagina. There.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's basically
Thanks,
like
John.
if they're
Got your
actually,
attention?
It's so weird. Like,
Kinda.
if you had a whole movie that had nothing in it, but then just one shot of
That'd be
like
really
real
boring.
sex, then it's porn.
Real sex.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like that's what
Fake
makes
sex.
it porn. One
That's the worst
one
kind.
real shot.
sex.
You know. So just FYI, fun fact. I don't know how that's fun, but just wanted everyone to know. Ruins the whole movie. Like the whole movie will be.
Yeah, I
considered
don't know why
pornography.
someone would want to film. Yeah, why would you really want to have sex filming a movie? That doesn't seem.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like
I
it'd
don't
be
think the actors
It's
usually
very.
wanted that much.
It seems
It's just
very
like
uncomfortable and weird, and
they know
Even-
people will want to see it.
even fake. Like when it's like a real movie and they just have to pretend to have sex.
That must be so awkward.
Dude, oh man, there's all these people in the room.
All right,
There's all
you
these
fucked
lights
up. Do
on.
it again. I don't want to do it again.
it's only
That'd be
I think it's
so
only awkward
weird.
because of all the people watching you.
Intently watching you, and the director's like, I think you could thrust a little harder here.
Well, no, and it's just like, hey, nice to meet you. All right, let's do this.
Hey, we
And then
never met
it's-
before. I'm gonna
And then
help
it's
you.
like, and then the director's just like, cut,
Oh, it's
do
weird.
it again.
Weird. I could,
All right, that's 100th take. Let's do it again.
Oh yeah, it's like it's the director. The director is David Fincher, so he's just like,
It's
all
Shayne's
right,
teacher
let's do it
from
again.
school.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
It's
Faster.
Shayne's teacher.
Teacher.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's so hot, isn't it?
That's true. I
Y'all should
forgot.
do that again.
This is the flashbacks of Shayne in class.
Flashback
Sorry,
to a
Shayne.
flashback.
Basically.
Check out
No,
our older
basically.
podcast to hear what we're talking about.
I mean, basically, I don't even know if I talked about this exercise where we had to feel each other up in the dark.
What?
That was a
7 minutes in
that was a
heaven?
different class.
What does that have to do
That
with
was a
acting?
different class,
Did you
though.
say? Did John just say 7
Okay.
minutes in heaven?
Honestly, though, it was a great exercise. No, but honestly, it was a great exercise.
I'm sure it was
So what we had
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
sure it was for you.
just okay.
Sounds awesome.
So maybe,
Fantastic.
maybe
we-
for one out of the
no,
two
well,
people, it was fun.
You guys need to learn how to act.
I
when
wish
no
I
one
went to
can
his
see you.
school.
What we had to do was we were doing scenes from Hamlet, so it was like a Hamlet and Ophelia scene, and so I guess one of the things that they wanted to teach us was I took it as a lesson in intimacy. That's what I took it as, but so we had to close our eyes and they were like doing a bunch of things, right? And so the teacher is like, and then like begin to like feel like one another. So you just like touching your body like with your eyes closed,
So
you don't even know where you're touching, and then like roll on the floor. Like so we're like roll. It was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of weird in the. I don't want to say it was weird in the moment because it really wasn't. I don't know. Acting is weird. Acting is weird. That's all
Acting
I'm
is
gonna
weird.
Shayne, I don't think you were acting.
that is.
I don't think that was acting school.
What
think
did,
the- I
wait,
think
what
the
did you say?
teacher was
Did you
having
say?
an NC-17
Did
moment.
you say that it was just like a moment of intimacy? And I was like, you could literally say that about
No,
about
A
pornography.
lesson in intimacy.
No, I'm saying that's what I took it. I learned it. It was like a lesson.
I'm pretty.
Became a man that
Like,
day.
I'm pretty sure that's what porn
went
stars
on
say when
stage.
right before they start filming. They're like, all right,
I'm
this is
pretty
just
sure
a
that's not what
lesson.
porn stars say. I'm pretty sure
in
porn
intimacy.
stars say I'm getting a lot of money for this,
That's right.
and they like sex.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty sure that's what porn stars are saying.
I wonder if
I
they.
don't know.
I wonder how much money they get paid.
Probably
I
not
know
a lot.
I know it
Depends.
depends on who it is, or but
Depends
saying,
on the
like-
type, who it is,
yeah.
how much damage is happening to you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
I don't think he's wrong.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't think he's wrong.
it's a.
No.
Yeah.
You get paid more to do gay porn than you do straight porn.
Wait,
That's
really?
good to know.
Wow, that's a really weird fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Michael's
why,
like, I'm just
but-
gonna write that down.
Hey, it's
can
only
throw
gay
that
if you're
away.
gay.
I wonder why that is. Like,
I think.
Saw more damage.
I think.
That was mean. That's fucked
I
up.
don't even know.
it's-
I'm following the rule where you're like, if you say something, just don't say anything that you're uncomfortable with people hearing you say on the podcast. That's where I'm at right now. So you gotta keep going. I was gonna listen. I was gonna stay here.
it's fine. Like I
I'm
said,
just gonna
it's just live.
stay here.
Just say whatever you feel like saying, and if you don't want to say it, don't
Let's
say
make Michael more uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable. I just don't want to talk about anything.
it. Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, we're gonna cut out my joke.
No, I like
I
it.
was gonna ask how far I can go.
What?
Well, how much damage are you willing to take?
Whoa, that's too soon.
I just wanted to ask.
Too soon. Wait.
Never
Ruby,
mind.
you
I'm not
okay?
gonna do it. I can't do it.
Don't do it. Let's roll it back. Let's roll it back.
All right.
I'm confused.
So,
All right, Michael. So Michael,
Yeah.
you cut the topic off. So what do you want to talk about?
well, I had another story like Brent's about like the scammer guy calling you. So I was actually, this is when I was staying in LA. I was staying at someone's house, and I don't even own a computer. And they called me like, "Hi, I'm here from." I don't know if they said Microsoft or whatever, but I'm here from I get a report that your computer is having some problems. Like, oh really? He's like, yeah. Is your computer in front of you? He's like, no, let me get it. So I went and I grabbed an orange. And I just sat down like, all right, I have it. I'm like, all right, open your computer. I was like, okay, open the orange. Like, all right, press start. Like, all right, I'm doing that. And they were like,
the orange.
I'm like,
You're like
what is-
unwrapping it.
and then like they're like, okay, now do this. I'm like, wait, like what? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I've just been eating this orange. I don't have a computer. And then they hung up on me.
Did
It was a
they
good
just they just hung up on you?
The other
Yeah,
guy's
they
like,
do.
"Wow, what an asshole."
No one's
Doesn't
trying
even
to
have an
steal
apple.
my
It's just
money.
orange.
Yeah, it's so awful. I hate that because there's nothing you can do about it other than waste their time. Because they're
But
just
my
gonna
friends
go
warned
call.
me though.
They're gonna
Yeah,
call
be
somebody
careful.
else.
Do.
They're just
Yeah,
gonna
be
call
careful
somebody
because
else.
sometimes you can't call the people.
Sometimes they'll record your dialogue, and they can like put it in something else and like act like you said yes or something. So like, hi, is this like, do you own this? Do you have a computer? Yes. And then they like splice it later and be like, do you want to buy this? And you're like, yes. So I don't know. Be careful with talking to scammers.
Yes.
So it's like
I
just
mean,
keep saying
you
no.
know,
Yeah, just say
Yes.
negative things.
Ah,
Yes.
makes me mad.
I kept saying sure.
Mm,
Or whatever.
That's how they get you.
You could just go like
They don't know my name.
Mm.
just kind of grunt.
That's not
Also,
my
a
name.
You got your
sure
computer?
or a
Huh.
yes is not enough to do most things.
The thing is,
More
it
than that.
just would be an issue to try and fight against it, because you would have to be
Yeah.
like, no, I didn't say yes. Well, we have this thing of you saying.
Yeah, but you have to sign shit nowadays all the time digitally. And a yes, I've never been asked anything ever where I could just say yes and that was it.
I've never signed to buy anything online.
Yeah, but I've never had to say yes online either.
No, you say yes on the phone.
I've never done that.
Like, people do though.
Everybody blindly accepts the terms of user agreement.
It's true.
Yeah,
right.
but I
Nobody
have never
reads
done that,
those
and so I would
things.
use that if they try to do that.
I feel
But
like
at the
that's
same time,
something.
he hung
That's
up
some,
immediately on me, so I don't think
That's
he's
like
trying to
something
do
you
that.
could say to somebody to make fun of them. Be like, you seem like the type of person to read through the user agreements before you agree. You just seem like that type of person. You're the type of person that buys a new piece of equipment and reads the whole manual. You're that
I
type
love
of
reading the
person.
manual on stuff I buy.
Michael, you're that.
I'm that person.
You're that.
You're that
Mike, you're
person
such
who
a
reads
nerd.
the manual. Dude, when you get something new, I love to read all about it. I want to make sure I know everything that's on it.
I mean, like what? Like a guitar? Does a guitar come
Well,
with a manual?
No.
Oh.
But
What kind of things do you buy that
Really?
come
Does
with
it come with
manuals?
like a warranty thing?
Sometimes. Usually it's just a guitar. Like,
Yeah,
you just
that's
buy it.
true.
and there's a
Nowadays,
guitar
that's
there.
basically the manual.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean,
I buy a
Um,
lot of things that just has
I already
the
know how to
warranty
do
thing
it.
in it now.
But
what?
like,
Like a
I don't know, like-
toaster? Like if you bought
like
a
if I
toaster
get
that came with a
a new
manual?
phone, if I get a new phone or like some kind of like toy or a TV or like anything with instructions,
Huh.
I have to read about it.
That's so out of. That's. Well.
Or anything with instructions.
Yeah, I just like to read.
I
'cause
know.
that way
I love how
know
it's such.
everything
It's
you can
such
do.
a foreign concept to me. I'm like What are you instructions?
Yeah. I
What?
don't-
It's also
yeah.
mainly when
I
when I was a
read it
kid, I
if-
buy like toys. I like read the whole
I don't
box,
read
like trying to
instructions.
figure
I
out
read the
everything I can do
instructions
with
if
it.
it's complex.
I read the
Nah, I
instructions
always
as
try
like
to
a
figure it out
last.
first.
It's like a last resort. Like, I can't figure it out.
I
know,
don't
I don't
want
get
to waste
sense.
my time.
I will go to Google before I read the instructions.
That's like programming.
You
It's
know
like
what
we
happens when you
Google it
Google?
before
You
we
just
go to the
find
documentation.
instructions online that you already have in front of you in real life.
I mean,
Nah,
I
so
go to
that
Google if I don't
I
have
read
them.
what other people say. People are like, "Do this." I'm like, "Gotcha."
But you know what's dumb? It's like people who like have like a phone and like you like, how do I do this? Like, oh, you just do this. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that. I'm like, how do you like pay like hundreds of dollars for something and not look at it? I try to see what it does.
I don't know what half. I don't know.
Like I always
I don't
like
know
whenever I get a new
half
phone,
the
I always
stuff
go
my
through
phone
all the
does.
settings. Even whenever I update it, I go through all the settings. Go to like every app, see what's different. Because I want to know.
First thing
man.
I do
No
is turn on
thanks.
developer mode.
But see, wait, Michael, you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
See, that's why you don't have that much to go through.
Well, I mean, when you have an iPhone, you basically barely have a phone anyway.
I've also not had an iPhone. I still
I'm
do the
like-
same thing.
I'm like, no, because the phone I have has way too many settings that I think I'll never even discover or have the time to. sit
Which
through.
phone do you
'Cause you're
have,
lame.
Shane?
Like- No, I have the Galaxy S8 Plus.
Okay.
Not that the Plus matters, but
Is it like how big is that phone? Because the S8's already like the size
it's
of
like the same size as it's the same size as the latest iPhone.
that's
Not
too
the
big.
X, but
I don't like phones that big, man. I have an iPhone
Oh
SE.
man,
I
I want
love-
the Pixel
what?
XL2 so much.
I love big phones.
No, you can't put them in your pocket.
I jump from.
What kind of
guess you
tiny
can.
ass pockets
That's
do you
like-
have?
Like
Yeah, for real.
I have other crap in my pockets. I don't want to have like a giant phone and like
I
all
have-
this stuff
How
in
would
there.
you get a bag, Michael?
So-
I don't want
who-
to carry a
who-
bag. That's why I have pockets.
Get a fanny pack.
I don't want a
Get a
fanny pack.
fanny
That's why I
pack.
got pants with pockets. If I wanted to wear a fanny pack, I wouldn't wear
Nah.
pants.
What?
Who
Stop
here?
putting
Okay,
a bunch
so
of shit in your pants.
so
There you
who
go.
puts their phone in their front pocket and who puts it in their back pocket?
I'm not
Only girls put
disclaiming
in their
that
back
on the
pocket.
internet.
It depends.
Oh,
gonna-
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, sensitive information there.
Someone's gonna
Oh,
see you like
It-
that's the
it-
guy from the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah,
I
man.
know
Pocket
exactly where to
me and
steal his
shit.
phone from.
I'll answer the question.
I put it in my
It
front left
depends
pocket.
because it depends because if say like I'm just like chilling at home or something, I'll put it in my back pocket. But say like
So you can sit
I'm
on
like
it.
doing something physically active. No, just if I'm walking around. If I do something like physically active, I'm gonna put it in my front pocket because my phone is big and it has more of a chance to fall out if it's in the back pocket.
So
I
if you're
also
walking,
or-
if you're
If I-
walking
if I
around,
don't- if I don't feel like comfortable, like someone's gonna steal my phone, I'll put it in my front pocket because then I have a better chance to beat them up if they try and take it.
so if you're walking around the city, front pocket or back pocket? It's a difficult
Probably-
question. I understand.
No, honestly, walk around the city back pocket just because I like the action of taking it out of my back pocket
What?
and when I'm walking.
That's why
I
most
take
people
my
can
phone
steal
out.
your phone.
Yes,
Shayne.
but
You
no,
like-
no,
you
no,
pull it
because
out-
I'm
You
constantly-
pull it out
think-
like it's a pistol. Like
I think you might be an idiot.
My phone is in my hand more than it ever is in my pocket, so I don't really have that concern. But I just like it's easier to pull it from my back pocket than just the front pocket. That's it.
My
If
phone
you
is
guys
almost.
want to rob me, mine's in my front left pocket all
I
the time.
change songs very often.
hold up.
so-
What'd you say, Michael? Where's your phone?
I said, if you guys want to rob me out there in internet land, my phone is in my front left pocket all the time.
I wish someone would try to
Oh,
check
that's
my
true.
phone.
Like it's always see for me. I put it in my back pocket sometimes. Like if I have headphones in, because then it's like, it's not like getting pinched, but like when it's in my front pocket. So I put it in my back pocket. But it's always the left side, 100% of the time. I never put my phone in my right side. Never.
Well, it's because you're
Yeah,
right-handed.
mine's usually the left side too.
Yeah, but I'm pulling my phone out with my left hand.
Okay.
So what does right-handed
Yeah,
have
I
to do
think
with
I think it has to do with handedness because mine's the opposite.
that? Where's your wallet
Wait,
go?
are you left-handed?
Yeah.
Everyone I know who's right-handed has theirs in the right pockets, besides Luke now.
What?
Mine's in my right pocket.
That's
I
No,
use
if I
left
put-
pocket.
If I put mine in my front pocket, it's definitely on the left.
left or
Oh,
right.
weird.
Mine's on my right side.
Oh, I
What,
guess I was
John?
wrong.
What did you say? What side do you do?
Maybe everybody's different. Maybe that's what it
I do it
is.
to the left because I always have my keys in my right pocket.
100% yes.
That's what I do.
Where's your wallet go? This is more
Left.
important.
Back right.
Left.
Mine's in the back
Left. Left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I mean,
disgusting.
either one,
left-handed.
but usually back
I would
right.
hate my life
right,
if I had a
like,
wallet in my
why is
left
he-
pocket.
Mine's always in my
So
left pocket. I'm
offended
right-handed.
Just because Brent. does
All
something.
wrong. left would make me so angry if I had if I put my wallet in my left pocket, I would be so
Yeah,
uncomfortable
but I
all
do
day long.
things. I do a lot of things lefted inside because I'm left-handed.
Lefted.
I understand you put it in your right pocket because you're right-handed.
Ew, you're left-handed. Disgusting.
Luke,
We will rise up
Luke.
and take over.
I will
That's right,
say,
you bunch of criminals.
That's right. Left-hand's path.
That's right, you're more likely to be a criminal. It's fine. What were you going to say? Shane?
We're also more likely to have absorbed our twin in the womb.
oh, I was gonna say,
That's a
I was
real
gonna
fucking
say
statistic.
Hold up. What are you saying, Shane?
sometimes my pocket location depends on like what type of like pants I'm wearing, because like if I'm wearing like sweatpants, or if I'm wearing like, because I have like a lot of different degrees of slimness in my pants, and some pants are just too slim.
Degrees
front
of
pocket.
slimness. I like that.
That's yeah. I mean, hey, and it's sometimes if they're like too, they're too tight around like your like thighs, you can't put your phone in your front pocket. Then it looks like you just have this bulging thing protruding from your pants. That you don't
Can't have
want
that.
to be the thing that's taking the focus.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
Just this bulging thing.
And it's uncomfortable because then you're like trying to yank it out, and you're just like, phone.
I don't think you're allowed to do that in public.
I do it, whatever.
What?
I have like a system. It's like my phone is always on the left side, either front or back pocket, and then I have my keys that I put them in the right pocket, but I kind of hang them out of the right pocket, and then my wallet always goes in my right pocket. I don't
Hang
think
them out.
yeah,
But
but
I want to take those.
no.
No.
What are you gonna do with
I
my
wanna be able
keys?
to
Take my
easily
keys.
access them.
Then-
Stick your keys in your pockets.
I always
because
say
then
that.
then
I'm
they
like, "Take
hurt.
my keys. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with my
hurt.
keys? Go find
You're
my
gonna
car.
unlock
Stop
your
wearing so
things.
tight pants.
You stop wearing tight pants.
I don't.
I didn't know
Tight
what else to
pants
say.
forever. Just kidding.
I have like a clip thing so they don't like just come out of my pocket. It's not like people could just
Okay.
like pickpocket me.
Wait, so are you clipping it to your belt loop and then sticking them in your pocket?
No. It's
What?
hard to explain what I do.
Oh.
Explain your pocket to me, Luke.
I put half.
You know how like you have big pockets and then you have that little pocket that's inside the big pocket on like jeans,
Yeah.
that little
Wait,
square.
people
for
use
change
that?
and change only.
You know that little square,
What?
the little square pocket in jeans.
Who
Yes.
uses that pocket?
I use that
So-
for guitar picks.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
for- it's for
Okay,
change.
Can we just? Can we
Who
please?
uses
Okay.
physical cash?
So,
What is this age?
I'm sorry, Luke.
What?
So
Luke,
this
you
little-
want us to have
Tell us about your
opinions?
little
so this
square.
little square pocket, I have a. This is you'll find this interesting, Michael. I have like a guitar pick holder on my keys, and I slip that into that little square pocket, and my keys don't come out,
There you go.
so they
Good
just sit there.
I used to have a guitar pick holder, and I also had like a clip that clipped my keys onto my belt, and then my pick holder broke, and I lost all my favorite guitar picks. Ever since then, I haven't used one.
No!
But they're cool when they work. I used to have this really cool like belt
I've
buckle.
had it for like 5 years. I've had it
nice.
for a long
I
time.
used to have a really cool belt buckle like key holder that like, you buckled in like a seatbelt, and then you like press the button and the keys would fall off. It was really cool, but I jingled all the time when I walked. I got kind of annoyed
my
with it.
keys do that. I'm like a dog. Like
I
as I,
don't like
walk, it's
jingling.
like shing 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 shing. It's off sometimes. Just
Yeah.
like I'm walking, I'll just like have my hand on my keys so they don't jingle. I'm like
Yeah, I
a
like
janitor.
be like stealth mode.
All right, I gotta turn it on. Let me hold the keys here.
So yeah, keys.
All right, now we all know about wallets and keys
Yeah.
and how some people do it correctly. And
phones.
some
My wallet's in
people-
my left pocket. My keys.
Some
in my right
people are
pocket.
disgusting right-handers. And some people are awesome left-handers.
Uh,
Speaking of that, have you ever seen anyone use a mouse with their left hand?
Yeah.
Because someone at work does that, and it's
No.
crazy.
they do
me.
not deserve
How?
to have
Like,
a
it's,
computer.
he's left-handed, but I was like, I'm left-handed. I don't do that. What
So?
the hell?
That's disgusting.
that's
Whenever you
weird.
click something, you'd be using your middle finger.
You can swap the
left.
buttons. There's the
Does he
settings
swap?
in,
Does he
I
swap
don't
the
know.
buttons?
I've never seen him do it. I just know he does it.
If he
I don't know.
swapped
I
the
don't ask.
buttons and I
You
went
need to
to
watch
use
him
his
do it
map,
and let us know next week.
that's like those people. That's like those
Don't
people
just watch
that.
him. Take a
Well,
video
he's
of
not
him
like
doing it.
he's not my direct
And then
coworker.
Those, that's like
So-
people that play
can't,
shooting
like-
games inverted. monsters.
Well, so
That's
that sometimes
disgusting.
makes sense to me. Like,
It
No.
does make
I
sense
like,
sometimes,
I like
especially
swimming.
when it's like
Does
a,
anybody
like,
on the if
dog
anyone
fight
here
game.
if anyone on this podcast plays inverted, you can just leave.
It just
Hang on,
it
hang
depends on the game.
I play Counter Strike. I set the setting in Counter Strike to be left-handed, so he's looking over the guns like on the other side of the screen from normal.
Ooh, that's cool. That's different.
Oh, that's weird.
I feel like I aim
I didn't
better
know you could do
actually
that.
when I do that.
I feel like that's weird.
Though nowadays you can there's usually a button you can just swap.
That's
I guess.
weird.
Yeah, I love that too. I always swap the shoulders because I use.
It depends on like what corner you're looking from. Too.
Well, it started with Resident Evil 5 where
Yeah,
I don't play shooters.
your partner was left-handed.
yeah.
So ever since then, I just prefer it.
It gives you an advantage too.
Video games, people.
Yeah,
Video games.
I try to do things
So
as right-handedly as possible because everything is set up for right-handed people. So I have learned how to be a right-handed person.
You're
Well,
like a Roman where they like force the left-handed people to be right-handed.
I
anyway.
have done that.
They kill the left-handed children.
I have forced myself to be right-handed so that if I have to use my right hand, it's not just a useless fucking
So you won't get
appendage.
caught and then killed.
Sure.
Oh shoot. Okay, speaking of killed.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
For like
I was
most
I
right-handed
was, I was literally
people-
about to say speaking of killed, let's end the podcast, but okay. If you guys have
No,
some-
wait.
if you guys have something else to say, go
Before
ahead.
before we do, I don't know if you guys talked about this already, but what do we think about the talking Pikachu in the new Pokemon movie?
What?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It hasn't. They're coming out with a new Pokemon movie.
Okay.
And Pikachu is going to be speaking English.
No.
What?
What is this, Digimon? No. What the fuck?
What?
I was like, what? Pokemon don't speak.
I don't
Who's the
even
voice
like
actor?
I hear-
Pokemon, and I know that's wrong.
Who's the voice actor? Who is it?
I have no idea.
Kevin Spacey.
I'm gonna see if I can look it up.
Pikachu's living his life now as a gay man.
He loses a match. So you lost. No, I'm actually a gamer.
That's right.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
It's only in the English dub. It's not the Japanese dub. In the Japanese dub, it's just hard gay. There's a comedian in Japan. His name is Hard Gay, and he acts really, really, really super gay. And it offends the politician there. But he ends a lot of it's all Japanese, but he ends a lot of his dialogue with hard gay.
That's awesome.
It's
Oh,
pretty
man.
offensive, but
Yeah,
it's
I don't
pretty
know.
old,
I don't
too.
know how I feel about that, Shane. It's wrong, but you know.
I feel personally.
Oh, I was
terrible.
very
It
confused. I was talking about
always,
Pikachu. Okay,
live
right,
and let vida
Pikachu.
loca.
Oh.
Pikachu speaking
If they-
English is very
if
wrong.
they go
No, I,
through
I
with
said
this,
Shane, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was very confused what you're talking about.
if they
Yeah,
if
hard
they
gay
go
man is just
through with
wrong.
this, I will burn everything Pokemon that I own to the ground.
That's really weird that Pikachu is.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's fucked up.
Michael, you sound like you were
Oh,
going to
wait.
say something before we jump to Pikachu. I do want to wrap up this podcast because we talked about someone dying, so we got to end.
I don't know. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Okay. That's just the way.
Oh wait, the
since
movie
we're
did
out.
come out. Wait, the movie's already out. It
Oh,
came out
man.
last week.
Oh no.
I need to find the link to the Japanese dub. I want to hear.
What?
Well, because they're gonna do that before they dub it in English.
Pikachu
I
talking
need
in
to know.
Japanese. That'd be so funny.
Oh God, I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
Yes. People are the tweets.
Oh no.
The most disrespected I've felt in 2017 is when I heard Pikachu speak English. So, I guess Pikachu speaks English in the new Pokemon movie. This is an abomination. Gotta throw the whole theater away now.
Not my Pikachu.
Gotta kill them all.
Yeah, really. Hashtag not my Pikachu.
Okay, so apparently it's a dream sequence,
Oh, okay.
but still.
Oh, okay,
But
no, that's
All right,
fine.
that's not so bad.
Oh,
That could be worse.
That's fine. Things,
No,
weird things talk in
Pokemon should
dreams
not
all the time.
speak.
Dude, in a dream they can.
Even in
No.
dreams.
No.
There's been
you guys are dumb.
1,000 million episodes of Pokemon, and not one of them has ever spoken.
He's not really
Dream or
speaking.
no
It's in a
dream.
dream, Shane.
That's not fucking true. Mewtwo
No.
can fucking
You're a
speak
dingus.
English.
You're incorrect.
Oh, that wasn't speaking.
and so
that
can-
was telekinesis.
So
Wait,
no,
if they're
no,
saying their own
wait,
names-
time out. Meowth can speak.
Yeah, Meowth can
English.
speak.
Oh yes, that's right. But yes,
So
but
then
that's been
it's fine.
established from the beginning. No, it's not
I'm
fine.
tired of you baby nerds
You
whining.
remember the origin for
This is
Meow?
Not
Pikachu.
fine!
No, This is 20 years of Pee.
Shayne!
You can't just be like,
In
okay,
a
what's
dream.
up, Ash? All of a
Anything
sudden.
can talk in a
That's not
dream.
how it... No! I don't care.
In
if it's a
cartoons,
dream.
characters have dreams of like rocks and food
No.
talking to
There
them.
are, no, I
Why
love it
can't
because
Pikachu
like,
talk to them?
people,
You know how many
people
dreams-
have
You're
people
done.
have
No.
dreams.
I don't accept you.
People have dreams
And
where
do you
like
know how many dreams?
Shayne, the world has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and chickens have never talked. But you can have a dream, and like a chicken will just walk up to you and be like, "What's house? Hey."
Okay.
But like,
Stop comparing real
fact-
life to an animated children's show.
You just tried
These
to,
are not
Shayne.
equal compariments. These are not equal compariments. We're not going to have this
What is a
conversation.
comparament?
The point is that you have established a character who does one thing
Oh my
for
God.
20 years, who we all love and respect. No dream sequence or
Someone's
not.
like,
You can't
I
just all of a
respect.
sudden
It's
I
a
respect
dream. Anything
you.
can happen in a dream. Even in Avatar: The Last
cannot-
Airbender,
all of a
Momo
sudden,
speaks,
there's been
and no one was
many-
offended because it's a
there has
dream.
been-
Because he spoke in a dream.
No.
Yes.
There has been many dream sequences in Pokemon, but guess what? They haven't spoke English.
That's because
I
that's
know
because
it's
Ash hadn't
2017.
jumped that yet.
I know it's 2017 and everyone thinks anything can happen
No.
in the world in 2017, but guess what? Pokemon don't speak.
Shayne, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You are a fool.
Ask every single fan on the
And
internet.
Pokemon don't speak, but he can speak in a dream, and it's fine.
Nope.
So if a food spoke in a dream in the Pokemon movie,
Look,
you would be offended too. If
when
a
I
food-
go
if a food
when I
spoke?
go to the Nintendo Center
Oh, man,
in New
Nintendo's
York,
Did a food
I
speak?
will.
Strong right now.
I
If a
will-
food spoke, would you be offended? If they spoke in a dream.
Oh yeah, I've gone there a couple times and I bought many things from them. I'm gonna sue them too.
I'll file my complaint with you. I'll say my buddy Shayne is,
Thank you.
is offended by Pikachu talking, and he would like to file
Thank
a
you.
complaint with
And take
Shigeru.
that soundbite. I'm putting this soundbite on my Instagram.
Satoshi Itoi or whoever it is that created it.
Shitoshi Shitori.
Do you
Satoshi
think,
Itoi.
I'm mad.
Shayne? Do you think like
T-shirts.
if in the real world Pikachu was able to speak English, that he should get killed?
Damn.
Like the real world of Pokemon,
Yeah.
or the real world like our world.
What?
Pokemon.
No, they're Pokemon real world.
Oh.
It is real life.
So do I
Pokemon
think
is
if,
real
like,
life.
if he spoke outside of like the dream?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you die.
I mean, I don't think he should die. I think the person whose idea this was should be fired.
Dude, it's in
never
a
be
dream.
allowed to work with this company
Do you
again.
think that if the guy who made this happen refused and said
I also
that
think their family should suffer. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding on the family part.
Oh my God! Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your family.
I think their family should suffer.
No, but my main reason for it is because like the biggest thing that was always against Digimon versus Pokemon was the fact that Digimon speak and Pokemon don't.
Well, the biggest thing was Digimon was always better.
Well, that as well, but we've already had that topic
That's
and
true.
we won that
All right.
argument.
Well,
We're bringing it
look,
back.
somebody has to tell me a story where somebody dies so that we can end the podcast. But
Well,
Oh.
Shayne just wished that the creator of that dream.
that's
would
really it.
die.
Got even worse because it's like no one died. We're just gonna make somebody's family suffer.
One of my friends, I got
Wait.
I got a good
Oh,
one
no.
for you. One of my friends.
No. I don't know where you're going. This sounds like a bad
Do you
start,
not-
though.
Wait,
Sounds like a
do you not want to? I thought you wanted to end on a death-related thing.
Yes,
no?
tell the story. Tell it.
Okay, so one of my friends,
Before it's too
she
late.
has been in the hospital. She has been in the hospital for like just I don't know. She's bipolar. She's in some like mental hospital, or not like I shouldn't say
Wow.
she's not in a mental hospital.
Where's
I take
this going?
that back. I'm so sorry. Whoa,
Is she dead?
Take that back.
Oh my
She's
god.
not in a mental hospital.
No,
She's
no,
dead.
No. Wait, let me take that back.
Holy crap!
She's not in a hospital. She's not in a hospital anymore, at least. She is in a
Is she in heaven now?
home. No, she is alive on this earth. She is alive on this earth.
She's
My
in a
friend
upstate
is
farm.
alive
You
on
promised
this
us a
earth.
death, Shayne.
I am. Let me get to the death part.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I want
she's
to.
in this home or whatever for like her like mental issues. She texted me the other day, going on this long rant about like how like she loved me and whatnot because one of her friends in the hospital had died and it taught her that life was valuable.
That's really beautiful and
Yeah.
sad.
Wow.
So yeah, she witnessed a death in a mental home.
Jeez. It's rough.
Okay.
So, all right, plugs.
All right.
Oh man. Like well, I'm glad that like she witnessed death and then was like told you something positive instead of like you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a positive sort of plugs. Let's go to plugs.
All right. Follow me at Michael Demas on Instagram. MYKOLDIMAS.
Why'd you start?
You already started, Luke.
Yeah. That's mine.
Okay. Shayne.
All right, so you can check out the podcast that I host called the Pop Talk Podcast, and you can find that on SoundCloud at Pop Talk Podcast. And make sure you follow that Twitter page, which is at Talkin' Pop. And then my personal Twitter page is at Mr. McCatty, MRMCCATTY. Definitely check out the podcast. The latest episode we put up, we talked about Taylor Swift's album Reputation, and I think you should listen to it just because I had to suffer through it 5 times in a row. So for that, you should listen to it. And then by the time this comes out, we'll have our American Music Awards episode out as well. And that one I'm actually pretty excited about because we're gonna have 5 people on that episode, which is the most we've ever had. We're gonna be playing a bunch of like fun games and stuff too, so that episode should be pretty cool. And that'll be coming out for like Thanksgiving, which I don't know when this is coming out, but they'll probably come out at the same time.
Cool.
So yeah, check it out. And I will, well, I'll say it next time.
Oh. Did you listen to the last podcast, Shayne?
No, not yet. Why?
Because I called you out in it because you like told me you were going to tell me something interesting. Like basically you brought up something in the chat and then you were like,
then I got
you were
sick.
like, Luke, wait for the podcast. I'll tell you then. And then right before we started
you
the
should tell us
podcast,
now.
you were like, never mind.
Yeah, I got sick.
So you keep
Yeah,
making me
I
wait
know.
for these things, and I don't like it because now
Did
you're
you tell
making me
us-
wait for
did you-
something
I did.
else.
That was it.
What?
I said it already.
No,
What
but
was
now,
it?
but
That I'm going to Austin.
Oh.
That was it.
no, that's good and that's cool. But now you just gave me another thing to wait for, because you're like,
Oh.
and one more thing.
Oh.
Actually, you know what?
Okay,
I'm
fine.
gonna
You know what, Luke?
wait.
Fine. I'll just say it. I'll just say
Heck
it.
yeah!
I'll just say it. Okay,
Do it.
so I am I'm gonna be like vlogging again. but I just don't want to say in what context yet. But yes. There are videos. That's what I'll say.
Do it.
All right.
Movies. I
I'll
want
have
to see
more to
Shayne
I'll
movies.
have more to say. I'll have more to say next time.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Brent,
No.
Now that I've been like choked to death.
John,
Yeah.
Wait, John, where's your
My
vlog,
shout-out?
John? I'm still
I
waiting.
already did my shout out.
Not today.
I guess no one heard.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
you gotta
because your
you gotta
shout
get
out,
Full circle.
because your
You gotta
shout
get
out,
attention.
you could have done your shout out anywhere in the whole podcast because your shout out is nothing.
Wow.
It's true. You dude,
Wow.
it's true. No, that's not. I don't even feel bad because it's true because you never plug anything, John, except for once.
You should fight him.
Well, Shayne plugged it for John.
Yeah. Yeah, John, where's your vlog?
I haven't done it yet.
Shayne promised everyone a
I know,
vlog, and you're gonna give it to them.
That was so.
I did.
sad.
I gave a pretty good pitch too, so the fans are waiting. They just
I'm just not good enough.
This is so sad.
All right. Outro music.
Wait a second. Hold on. I need to do my plugs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My name is Luke Roxwold, ROCKSWOLD. We just got our film moving along, which is really cool. And yeah, we made a lot of good progress. Really excited for people to see it. We're putting a lot of work into it. Hopefully, we're going to start shooting pretty soon. Script is mostly done. Casting is done. Really excited. So anyway, check out. Oh, and I also released a vlog on Thursday last week, and I'm going to try and release another one pretty soon here. And then I've got Friendsgiving, which is coming up, which those are going to be really good videos as well. So, okay.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for listening. Listen to our other episodes. Check out everyone's plugs, all that stuff. Thanks everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Outro music.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Unless you're not American, then sorry. Just have
Wait,
a
I mean
normal
it's
week.
Friday. I mean
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad you enjoyed your Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving was yesterday.
I mean,
Or your normal
even
week.
if it's not Thanksgiving where you are, eat food anyways because
That's right.
it's good for you.
Bye.
That's right.
Food is
You
good.
should.
And be
Drink
good.
water.
And you
Okay,
know what?
okay,
Wait,
okay, okay.
Don't,
We're done.
Wait, don't
We're
cut
done.
us off.
Overeat.
yet.
We're not done,
Be
We're
Luke.
done.
kind.
We're
Go to
done.
the gym.
Kind.
Eat healthy.
Spread love. Be kind to your neighbor. These are already tough times, and we need to be better, America. So,
I
Peace,
think I
love,
just-
dragon blood.
I think I just broke my GoPro. So, as we mentioned on the podcast, Michael heard gunshots, and he forgot that his microphone was recording. Okay, maybe he didn't forget, but this is the recording that I was given.
Hello? I think someone just shot bullets in my neighborhood. And I can't hear you guys anymore. Bro, do you think those are bullets? Like gunshots?
Maybe.
Do you hear that?
How is that thing working, dude? The Wi-Fi stopped.
It's not.
Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi stopped.
Yeah, I noticed just now. Did someone shoot our Wi-Fi?
Take off your headphones.
I want to see if they get
You're
back.
an idiot. Also, why are you shirtless? Do they know
Because
you're
it's
shirtless?
hot. They don't
It's hot.
shirtless.
We should turn the air on or something. Or at least
No, I didn't turn the air on.
Wait till we. But I said we should turn the air on, and I was like, at least wait
Oh.
till we see if we're this hot. You know?
Oh, it's definitely hot. It's hot air coming from my vent.
Oh, okay. We should turn the air off. If it's on auto, we should just turn it off.
I thought somebody wanted it that way.
Nope. Two people don't. So there's that. But yeah, I'm watching this video about old RoboCop video games because I actually really like RoboCop. Doesn't seem too bad.
People are so stupid.
You okay?
It says, I sent a group text. Practice this Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Catalyst Church. See y'all there. And Jacob says, is practice Wednesday or Thursday?
You sure it says Wednesday?
Yep,
What
I'm
you
looking
said?
at it right now.
Okay,
It's
okay.
2 messages above it.
Yeah, it's his fault. He doesn't feel like scrolling. The new Harley Quinn animated series is coming to DC. Oh jeez. She got really popular.
Who?
Harley Quinn. Emo chicks.
She's not even emo. She's like that weird, like, angsty nerd girl that tries to be a nerd girl chick.
Yeah, but emo chicks like her. Because it's like
And weird angsty nerd girls.
what
Like
they want to like grow up
like
to
like
be.
Hannah. That's the kind of girl that Harley Quinn is.
I forgot she existed. That might feel better. Not very much. Your nipples look bigger, dude.
That's why the hair.
Hey, I forgot you shaved them. Maybe that's why they look bigger because they're less hidden by hair.
I'm sending this, like, it's still recording. I'm sending this to Luke whenever.
No, dude.
Be more like, we should
Also,
have,
you don't shoot bullets. You shoot people.
we should have a segment, like, just like Mike and his roommate.
I think somebody's shooting bullets. Oh, either that or like the Wi-Fi conductor thing exploded because for some reason our Wi-Fi is not working now.
Like, right when I heard the gunshots.
They shot our Wi-Fi.
Why is he asking me 6 o'clock? It says in the message 7 o'clock. I'm not gonna be nice unless it says 7. Why do they do this to me?
Doing it to me on purpose.
That's
No,
Jacob.
he's not an idiot. Who is this?
Jacob. I don't think you met him. He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Look at this. When in doubt, rub it out. Don't.
Yeah, this message, Luke. Is it you good? Everything alright though? I'm okay, but I'm Wi-Fi-less.
I forgot who I said it. Oh, still recording.
Still recording.
I'm okay with it. Forgot who I said it to, but like some chick she was like, "Oh man, I'm really sore." I'm like, "Oh, you should go rub it out." She's like, "What?" Like, yeah, you should just go rub it out. Like, I don't know, maybe get some lotion or something and rub it out. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. Like, what is it? Like your muscles, your back? You know, self massage. Like, oh, thought you meant something else. I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. That was another term for it.
I think Carson hated one of those phrases. It was like that, or like rubbing the wrong way, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was rub it out. But rub it out is a saying for like working things out, also,
Yeah, right?
not just like rubbing it out.
She's the weird one. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm gonna save this Pokemon game so I can play Pokemon. Gotta stop playing Pokemon so I can play Pokemon. Dude, so now that I have this game, I realize I shouldn't have gotten it. I should have gotten the other one. Pokemon Sun. Because I like all the legendaries that I can get in this one, I already have. And like they're trained up to the way I want them to be too. Such a fool. But I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I am gonna have so much fun. Like this game, it's the same thing with like super updated. Like a lot more in it, and I'm very excited for that. Oh man. So yeah, they shot the main Wi-Fi thing. Do you think that's a thing? I think that's how it works.
Well, yeah, like their Wi-Fi is run through fiber optic cables underground.
Maybe
And I
that's what that
guess
was,
they connect to the
exploded.
towers, probably.
Because like a week ago, like all of our power went out for like an hour. So I slept.
I'm gonna stop recording.